Welcome to Kutna. Kutna Hora is a small town with many historical buildings. Some of them were entered through UNESCO in 1995. Go with me and we show you around our town.
The unique late Gothic church of St. Barbara in Kutna Hora is one of the treasures of European architecture. Today, St. Barbara's church can be found in the UNESCO World Heritage List.
The Church of St. John of Nepomuk is rather different from local architecture. It was built in the Baroque style in the 18th century by František Maximilian Kaňka. There are some other churches in Kutna Hora. Very well known is the Church of St. Jacob. It has got a very high tower, more than 70 meters high. The church was built in the 13th century.
The church na náměstí is very nice too. It was also built in the 14th century, and it is in the Gothic style too. There are paintings of Peter Grandel there. He was very famous Baroque painter.
The second cathedral in our town is in Sedlec. It is the suburb of Kutna Hora, the Church of the Assumption of Our Lady. It has the Baroque front.
The first written reference of the Hrade castle dates from 1320. A major reconstruction was carried out at the turn of the 15th century. This castle was built in the 13th century, since the second half of the 14th century. It has been called the Italian court according to the Italian coin makers.
The Sanctuary Palace with its Baroque front dominates the square of František Palacký. Nowadays it serves as a cultural and social center. There is the Town Information Center. All tourists can have all information about our town, about accommodation, facilities and culture events in the town. There is a Congress Center on the first floor and a gallery of Felix Jennewein.
On the square there are many historical houses with the Baroque fronts, and it is the historical center of Kutna Hora.
This is the museum of Josef Kajetan Till, the author of the text of our national anthem. Till was born in Kutna Hora. He wrote many historical plays, and we have Till's theater here.
The stone house was built in the Gothic style in the 14th century. There is a museum of crafts and trades exhibitions now, and there are often different exhibitions too.
The stone fountain is situated on the small square. It was used as a water reservoir in the Middle Ages. It was built in the Gothic style.
The graveyard chapel of All Saints is very well known as ossuary chapel in Sedlec. It comes from the end of the 14th century. There are remains of 40,000 people in the bone house, and it was rebuilt in the Baroque style by Santini.
See you in Kutna Hora.